a new problem, which is stock buy and sell problem. So we have array, and in that array we have the current prices and future prices of stocks, and we have to decide that whenever we sell and buy the stock, we get the maximum profit. So that is our task. This is not a machine learning algorithm where we can predict that when we buy a stock, then what will be the value which will give us a predicted or a very maximum profit. So this is not related to that problem. We will see also in future, if possible, that doing like linear regression or all those stuff, we can do that. But in this video, I will only focus on discussing the arrays and all the C++ code. So that's it. So this algorithm is as simple as it is seen on the screen. The dry run is here. We just take a do for loop and we compare that if I buy the stock at 1 and if I want to sell at a 5, then means I get a profit of 4. 5 minus 1 is 4. And if I buy at 1 and sell at 3, then 3 minus 1 is 2. Then my profit is 2, which is less than a previous profit. So I continuously go on forwarding and I check recursively that whenever I get a profit, I have to check with the current profit and then maximize that profit with the future profit so that I can get hand over that particular system that when should I get the maximum profit. So the logic is simple. We have to use a for loop. In that we have to go iteratively to each and every value, and at each point we are buying the stock, and at future we are selling that stock. We have to check like what is the future value of that stock by using the array which we have already values of that stock. So this is the problem. So just let's look to the dry run. Start is 0 and end is 4. So I is 0, j is 1, and then current profit is 5 minus 1, that is 4, and we have to add recursively max profit array of 0 minus 1. So why we deal with the recursive function? Because it might be possible that when we go further and we check that if my profit which will I get is maximum and which I had in past it is also maximum, then what will be the best choice for my stock price so as to get the maximum profit? So taking care of this scenario, we have to recursively go through the array twice. And this is a head recursion. We will see that how to code a head recursion. Then like max profit array of 2 comma 4. So this will tell you the j plus 1 index to the end of the array, which we have all the values. And likewise we compare 13 and 6 and so on. So we just compare the values of previous and future predicted, sorry, not predicted, future calculated values, and we just compare those values and we write down what will be the maximum or require profit which we can get using this algorithm. So I tell you one example, that is if I consider I am buying the stock at 1, price 1, and I'm selling at 5, then 5 minus 1, 4. Then I have to check that in past there is a down or a downfall or there is upfall. There is up. So we have to check. So for that I just call again my function, that is array itself pass. I pass the array and then zeroth index means and minus 1. So my end is my minus 1 means we have to go backward and check that if that subtraction what we did is maximum than 4 5 minus 4. If it is, then we just add that and we go further, and again we recursively call the function and we check for 2 comma 4, that is 12 minus 3, and if it is a maximum, then we add to the current profit and we check that which is maximum between current profit and a profit itself. So there are two criteria. So this is logic. Let's try to code it. Int max profit price array and end, start and end, three parameters. So here we require profit is equal to 0, then for loop which is started from I is equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. Start. Afterwards, we have to take another for loop to check that if we are doing correct iterative call or not. So I plus 1 to end, and we subtract each and every value with the current buying stock, and what difference we get we just compare with the previous and uh, future value, that is next value, not future value. So we have, after comparing them, we find out which is maximum. So in this case, if price of J is greater than price of I, means price of J is greater than price of I, means the next value which is if we take array, this array, and we buy at 1, and if the next value which is 5 is greater than 1, then we have to think about selling that. Otherwise, why we can't selling it? Because then we get to loss. If the previous value is greater than the next value, then the subtraction we did, then it will cause to a negative integer. So that means we are in loss. So we don't want a loss. So that's why we check that if price of J is greater than price of I, then we proceed. And here we have to take int of current profit is equal to price of J minus price of I, and in that we have to call recursively max profit price comma start comma I minus 1 plus max profit price comma J plus 1 comma end. It means our next element which we are considering, for example J plus 1, in this case if J is where this case if in this case J is 1, that means we first calculate the current scenario which is 5 minus 4. We add max profit of array of 0 comma minus 1, which is 0 because minus 1 index is not valid, so there is no element, so that is 0. And max profit of 2 comma 4, which is 12 comma 3 minus 3, we get a 9, and after adding these 3 we get the value 13. We compare that 13 with the current profit and we assign that profit equal to 13 and we return profit, and so on. We just check that J is equal to 2, current profit is 3 minus 1, means this 3 minus 1, and after that profit of array of 0 minus 1, which is 0 again, and max profit of 3 comma 4, so 3 comma 4. So we again calculate that and we get value as a 4. We add that and we compare 6 and 13. So in this case 13 is maximum, so we return the value as 13 to max profit, and that's it. So after that we have to calculate max between current profit and profit itself, and here value of profit is 0. We are not updating yet. In first iterative call, when I is 0 and J is also 1, then profit is 0 and current profit is calculated as 13. So what is the profit is maximum between 13 and 0. So profit is 13. So in next call, we have to compare 13 comma whichever the value we are getting in the future. So that's how we can solve this problem. So after that, we have to return profit. So this is it. But the main thing we are missing here, actually we started the recursive call which is max profit and then again max profit. We call the function itself in the code which are written inside that function. But we are not ending that function, so it is going to the infinite loop until the stack is overflow. Correct? So we have to take condition which end this loop. So if end is less than start, then we return 0, simply return 0. So this is our end of loop. For example, after go through the recursively each and every element and finding the profit, then after j is got to the end and I also got to the end, so what we will do in that case, j's end is less than start, means start is fixed, start is not incrementing, but end we are incrementing the end at each time because we are divide this each array into two split half, that is I minus 1 and start and j plus 1 and end, and after that we find out the profit. So after doing this, at a condition we fallen into that where end is less than start, in that case we have to return 0 so as to get out of this recursive call, otherwise we are getting into the infinite loop. So this is function. So after that we have to call max profit by passing array, then start variable which is 0 and end variable is n minus 1 because number of elements are n, sorry n also. Then we have to store this value in some other variable. We are just printing that this value. That's it. So code is ready. We have to just check that. So we are here taking start and end, array itself. Okay, everything is fine, I think. So let's run it. Then we will see that whether there is a bug or code is running fine. So enter the number of elements. So we have to enter 6 number, which is 1, 5, 3, 8 and 12. We have to wait for the output. So max profit is 30, as we already saw in the dry run, that is maximum value which we are getting is 13, and also output is 13. So our code is running very finely. So that's it. Like, share, subscribe if you like my